Zimbabwe's political landscape is entering another important period, and today all eyes are on President Emmerson Mnangagwa and Vice President Constantino Chiwenga. What is happening inside the country's leadership circle is becoming one of the most closely followed developments in the nation. Many citizens are paying attention because the decisions being made today could shape the direction of Zimbabwe for years to come. At the center of the discussion is the future of leadership in the country. President Mnangagwa remains firmly in charge of government affairs, while Vice President Chiwenga continues carrying out his responsibilities as one of the country's top leaders. However, recent developments have placed renewed attention on the relationship between these two powerful figures. As the country moves closer to future political milestones, questions about leadership transition, party unity, and national direction continue to attract attention. For many Zimbabweans, the biggest concern is not political competition itself. The biggest concern is what these developments mean for ordinary people, businesses, jobs, investments, and the country's future growth. When citizens wake up every morning, most are thinking about providing for their families, running businesses, finding opportunities, supporting their children, and planning for the future. That is why stability remains one of the most important topics in the country. People want confidence. They want certainty. They want to know that Zimbabwe is moving forward. As discussions continue inside political circles, one thing remains clear. Every move made by senior leaders is being watched carefully because of the important positions they hold within government and the ruling party. Before we go further, if you are enjoying this update, please take a second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss any important developments happening in Zimbabwe and across Southern Africa. Now, one reason this story has attracted so much attention is because both Mnangagwa and Chiwenga have played significant roles in Zimbabwe's recent political history. Their political journeys have been connected for many years. And because of that history, every development involving the two leaders naturally attracts interest. At the moment, government operations continue as normal. Ministries are carrying out their responsibilities, officials continue attending meetings, and national programs remain active. However, discussions about the future continue to generate interest because leadership succession is always an important issue in any country. What makes Zimbabwe's situation particularly interesting is that the country is at a stage where long-term planning is becoming increasingly important. Investors, businesses, young professionals, and international partners often look closely at political stability when making decisions. Because of this, every major political development receives considerable attention. Many citizens are hoping that whatever decisions are made moving forward will focus on economic growth, development, job creation, infrastructure improvement, and opportunities for young people. These are the issues that affect everyday life. Imagine a young graduate looking for employment opportunities. Imagine a business owner trying to expand operations. Imagine a farmer planning for the next season. Imagine a parent saving money for school fees. These are the realities many Zimbabweans face every day. For such people, political stability is not just a topic discussed on television. It has real effects on confidence, planning, and investment decisions. This is why developments involving senior leaders often become major national conversations. As discussions continue around the future direction of the country, many citizens are watching carefully to see how leaders handle important decisions. The expectation from many people is that leaders will prioritize unity, stability, and progress. One interesting aspect of Zimbabwean politics is that major developments often happen quietly before becoming publicly visible. Important conversations usually take place through meetings, consultations, policy discussions, and strategic planning sessions. This means that what the public eventually sees is often the result of many discussions that have already taken place behind the scenes. That is why political observers pay close attention to speeches, official appearances, government announcements, and party events. Every statement can sometimes provide clues about future developments. At the same time, it is important to remember that politics is often dynamic. Situations can change, alliances can strengthen, priorities can evolve, new challenges can emerge. Because of this, experienced observers usually avoid rushing to conclusions. Instead, they watch events carefully over time to understand the bigger picture. For Zimbabwe, the bigger picture is about the future. Where is the country heading? What policies will shape the next few years? How will economic opportunities expand? How will development projects progress? How will leadership decisions influence national growth? These are the questions that many citizens want answered. While political discussions continue, many Zimbabweans remain focused on practical issues affecting daily life. They want better opportunities. They want stronger businesses. They want improved services. They want progress that can be seen and felt in communities across the country. That is why many people hope that political leaders remain focused on delivering results. Leadership is not only about holding office, it is also about creating an environment where citizens can thrive and build better futures for themselves and their families. As Zimbabwe continues moving forward, attention will remain on the country's senior leadership because their decisions influence many aspects of national development. For now, observers continue watching closely as events unfold. And this is where the story becomes even more interesting. Every major political season brings moments when important decisions must be made. These moments often reveal the priorities, strengths, and strategies of those involved. Zimbabwe appears to be approaching one of those important periods. The choices made during such times can influence political direction, economic confidence, and national planning for years to come. That is why many citizens are paying close attention. Before we continue with the next part of this important story, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts in the comment section. Your support helps us continue bringing you detailed Zimbabwe news updates in simple and easy to understand English. The developments surrounding President Mnangagwa, Vice President Chiwenga, and the future direction of Zimbabwe are still unfolding, and there's much more to discuss about how these events could affect the country moving forward. If you are ready for the next part, reply.